And that was really wonderful. We now move on to Rajyalakshmi Rao, who we asked to partner this initiative with us. Rajyalakshmi Rao has always been passionate about causes. She has spent over 20 years as a judge fighting for the consumer, is president of the All India Foundation for Deaf Women. And after the Shakti rape at the mills, Raja came up with an innovative pepper spray for women's safety, which she has given away to thousands of women. And I think she's really a powerful lady who is helping everybody and Verve to empower the girl child and women. And this is the pepper spray that she is making, and she's really giving away to a lot of people, and we think it's really admirable. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm Aarti Serene from Verve, and I hand the mic to Rajyalakshmi.
That's a huge responsibility put on me that I have to live up to with your introduction. Megan, what a film. What a film. What a positive film. Normally, one expects girl child, something, sad, but the way you pictured it, very positive. And I think we're moving with the positive mindset in this country. And luckily, this film just enhances that whole image we want to take it forward. This reminds me like how Michelangelo saw a marble, a small piece of marble, and then he saw an angel in that. And he carved and carved and carved till the angel came out and he set it free. Like that, you showed Monica and you carved and made her beautiful and brought it to us and inspired all of us and inspired the country. That's great inspiration from you, and thank you. We all need to be inspired in life, and for this we need a story or something that happens to you in life which touches you. Then you start saying, let me do something about it. And today we have a Prime Minister who believes in girl child and a woman. And about 7 years back, when we went to Gujarat for flow, when it was they were starting a flow chapter there, he said the houses that were going to be constructed after the earthquake in Kutch, all those houses would be built and be given away in the name of the women of the house. What a lovely gesture. And otherwise, women are always thrown out of the house. Now she holds the house. And then another thing he made a point, which was, then he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He said, all the admission forms have father's name, never mother's name. He said admission form must have mother's name, father's name, it's the choice, not important. Mother's name is a must. What a right thing to do. It's a small thing, but it's so important. That's power for a woman that he created in his state at the time. And now as a Prime Minister, on Independence Day speech, I'm sure you all remember, but for you I would mention what he said. When the girl goes out of the house, parents worry in the evening. When is she coming back? Where are you going? Who are you with? Things like that. A lot of questions are asked. When the boys are going, no one asks, where are you going? What are you doing? Are you alright? Are you doing anything naughty or wrong things? If only parents asked the son and checked on his behavior, I'm sure we won't have all these rapes and all these problems in this country, because we actually don't bother to check on the son. He needs to be told, he needs to be taught, and this responsibility is not really men's. We blame men, it's ours. Women have to rise to this occasion and see to it that boys are treated correctly, to value their sister, mother, and the girls around them. And when that happens, yes, we are moving on. And for everyone, like I had my mother as my inspiration, and she saw to it I studied whatever and made sure that I worked. My father used to feel bad, why are you making her work? She said, no, she has to work. At the age of 90, when I was still in Delhi, like 88, I was in Delhi, and after 10 years of stint there, I felt I must be back with my family full time. I was only coming on the weekends. She said, but why? Why do you want to give up? I said, Mom, I thought you're a little old-fashioned. You should say, yes, be with your husband, look after him. She said, but he's fine, you're looking after him. You know, your phone connectivity is there. He's meeting you, you're coming on the weekend. Do service for the society. You're in the position, you have the education, you have the energy and the will. You must serve the society. Don't give up your job. She was very upset when I came back 10 years after that stint. Then I said, oh my God, I can't stop working, but I have to work in a different ways. So I felt 7 years back I became president of this Deaf Foundation for Women. If the situation of a girl is so bad in this country, who can speak and shout, what about those girls who can't even speak and can't even hear? And they live in some bylanes and anything happens to them, rape or anything, they can't even say it, they can't even scream. So I felt I must help that organization, and so made it All India Foundation. It was earlier only Delhi Foundation, and we make sure that they get skill developments and through their childhood and college. And I also see to it, we have a day where we say Pranay Milan, and it is actually boys and girls who are deaf come and choose their partners by their sign languages. This is the kind of spouse I want, and the girl also asks questions, in the sign language, and they choose the partners. A couple of months they date, and the families meet, and they come back and come with a full marriage wedding attire with all those bangles, and very happy that they're settled so well in life. I mean, they're deaf people and who can't speak, and the silence actually speaks volumes to all of us. And that's how I suppose Aarti felt I should be associated with this. And although I have never done with Nanhi Kali anything except admiring it, but pepper spray, yes. That's one thing. After Shakti Mills, one felt, how do you fight rapists, gangsters? One, maybe whatever you've learned of karate skills you can use, but lots of them, how do you protect yourself? Then I saw the pepper sprays in the market are big, and by the time you say Jack Robinson, the bag is taken away from your hands, which has your phone and pepper spray and the mobile. And how do you protect? And I thought this would be the right size. It's like a lipstick, and you can put it in your blouse or in your pocket in jeans, and you are still having something in your hands to protect yourself, because you are walking with that kind of confidence. When I gave away some of these free, because on Twitter people picked up and wrote to me, the letters they write, if you see them, you feel like crying. You really want to do much more than what you're doing. They say every day when we reach home through those bylanes, they're all working women in smaller places in dark areas, and we reach home and say, today I reached home safely. Every day is this tension for them, because they come through those dark areas and there's no way of protecting themselves. So when I sent this spray to them by courier, I cannot tell you the kind of letters they're writing. That means everybody is so scared. So we have to remove this fear. And I think films like this, empowering women and young girls, is going to take and the escalated level, because we have a Prime Minister who believes in this cause. So luckily, I have a feeling it's going to go places, and I think Mahindras have really done fantastic work in this. Full marks to Mahindras and to Aarti for having asked me. Thank you. And Sheetal, please keep up this great work. We want to see more often your films in India and inspire the rest of the country. Thank you very much, Megan.